Are you back, Nematrak? That would be nice. Oh, no. That is me. So potentially back. I don't know how far behind the stream is. Not too far. Not too far. Excellent. Right. Whatever that nonsense was, it's over. Pass. Can't say, but we are in fact back. Refresh anyone who is not back. Let me refresh Streamlabs, which, I mean, it took a little while, but it did finally realise I'd gone down. And off we go. We've finished some research while you were away. Not exactly the most exciting thing that ever happened, but it is nonetheless something that happened. What shall we do? Let's do this thing with the Exosuit Forge, actually. Not potentially, definitely. Definitely back, is that? Excellent, look at this. We've also very nearly filled all this up. Can we build over these two? Thank you. Thank you, Nematrak. That is very handy. I realize that people cannot necessarily always see that. Right then. Oh, excellent. Apparently I have viewers again, so that's worth knowing. Good. Let's have a quick check-in on these duplicants, see if they have gained skills. No they haven't. Alright, speed up again. Cool. Now, this is empty, which is important because it's supposed to be linked to this. And it's also supposed to not, in fact, be linked into that. So we're going to get rid of that and deconstruct these things. So that we are able to rebuild. We can rebuild you. We do in fact have the technology. Sweep. Is there anything in here that we need sweeping out? Yes, I can see something. Get that swept for me, dupes. Come on, you can do it. Have we fixed this now? Yes, nearly. We just need to actually allow them to get on it. And this is coming around. I would like you to go into here. That would be great. We should be able to just deconstruct these ladder pieces and sweep them out. Oh, I've only just learnt about the artifact analysis station. Excellent. It's going to be a cooling loop. I still am not entirely sure how we're going to power it. I mean, I do know how we're going to power it. We're going to power it with dupes. Not sure how the dupes feel about that, but that is in fact what's going to happen. And then we're going to try and make it a bit cooler in here, frankly. Nobody wants to sweep. I would appreciate it. Alright, well, we'll leave them get on with that for a minute. Oh, they've started doing this, look. That's interesting, because that is a 4. So if they've started doing this, they're actually kind of running out of the higher profile jobs to do, which is important, because it will mean we can do some of the stuff that I've had in mind, such as capture that shovel. That is one of the things we're going to do. We might come and capture this one as well. Oh, actually we can capture you. I don't know how your stuff fell down, but we can definitely capture you, mate. Power it with refineries making steel. I mean, we can try. We can try. You could make geothermal power. I mean, we could do. We're not going to do it for a little while, frankly, because that would require a fair bit of pretty exciting work. Look at all this crude that's just lying around down here. There's a really surprisingly large amount of crude that's just sort of hanging out. Frankly, how much plastic did we wind up with? We've got quite a lot of plastic. I don't think I knew this was here. We've got a third cool steam vent. Alright. We've got 2 open cool steam vents. Well, that's weird. Is that weird? It seems weird. Yes, I do have a volcano already. Right, this is sorted. They've nearly swept stuff out. If you could build this. Let's have a look. This is now a complete cooling loop. And we just need to look at, keep an eye on how full this is. I tell you one thing that we are in fact going to do as well though, is let's fill this tank now, so that we've got a start on any cooling loop that we wish to make here. Excellent. And we can fill that in. You love the geological activity world trait? I like it as well. I like geoactive a lot, but I did not roll it on this one. Oh, because we don't get any features, but I don't have it on any of the other ones either, the other worlds either, I recall. Right then, you lot get on with this. Why are you doing that rather than building this? Why do you hate me? Nonsense. Alright. So, one of the things I wanted to do up here in the excitement of space is... Oh, wow. I don't think we can actually put all of these in the thing. Because I think we probably have too many in this room for it to allow me to. I think I might have to build another room, frankly. Which is not ideal, but possibly the case. There's some more things we're going to have to sweep at a 9. Cheers. Let's have a look at the principles. That's scary. What's quite so many shovels everywhere? It is moderately scary. Let's have some more food, I guess. Death. There are a lot of shovels at the top of this map, I would have to say. No, we can't do it yet. Okay, well, they're going to get on with that in due course. We can dig this stuff out. Look at them. They're everywhere. Terrible things. And I think we're actually going to put the solar over this side. Because I want to run it down in this gap here, essentially. We will have to do something with this water. I don't know what we're going to do with that water. We'll think of something to do with it. But yes, I want to run it down here. And make a sort of power spine that heads this way-ish. Well, it looks alright. I can't see too much that's going to be massively problematic. Only a bit problematic. Good. Well, we do need to get up to the rest of this, though, so... can we build this out of Maffic? What I haven't really decided is what level we're going to build the solar on. I don't always love having solar that's actually got backing behind it. Because it can, you know, be a little bit prone to getting a bit hot or something happening, you know, that sort of stuff. Which we could do without. Right. We haven't finished this yet. Come on. Let's get on with it. So I can catch some shovels. I assume we've got some other vents. I think we never looked at what we've got here. But I've got a lot of rubbish vents. Oh, this is natural gas. Oh, I thought it was chlorine. Oh, natural gas is better, to be fair. Natural gas is definitely better. Just slap the solar at the top of the map. I mean, that is possible. The only problem is that we have to climb all the way up to the top of the map. To do it. Oh. Rats. Really? It's not doing that? I would have thought it would do that. Oh, I guess you are still filling up, are you? Let me do a thing where I would actually like you now to fill this one. Look how cool the tune-up looks when we're in this view. I think that's pretty cool. Let's have a look at Neo. Neo, you've once again run out of things to do. It's such a sad life for you, Neo. Oh, hang on. I mean, you can dig that one out, but that one has food on it. So we should be doing this. Do, 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 do. There you go. It gives you something else to keep yourself occupied with for a minute. We'll be back. Okay, they'll build it in the end. We might want you to build it slightly quicker than that. Cheers. Is this all gonna fall down? It isn't. I actually need another row of this. Which is not really annoying. Just because this bit isn't gonna fall down. I mean, that bit is, but we might as well mark it all. There's some here that isn't gonna fall down either. Yeah. Good. We're gonna have a little bit of a ladder that does this, aren't we? Otherwise we're not necessarily going to be able to reach each of these levels. Oh, we also have to do the story traits, so we have to go and knock on Jorge's door. We're not making any food that would be suitable for him right now. But, I suppose we could probably get to that. I think I am going to do a fair bit of demolishing the map next. I think that's on the agenda for things that are coming. And partly just because I love to demolish a map. But also, we're pretty settled in our suits and everything. I think it's fine. We've also got poke shells. We should get the poke shells out at some point. Let's consider ranching them for their endless line. Surface breach. Yes. Yes. This is where we've breached the surface. Game. 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 I mean, we've literally been in space since about cycle 50, when we came up here the first time. And I noticed that we were venting our atmosphere. So, you know. Perhaps you're slightly late to the party there, game. It's possibly something we knew that was happening. Time to launch rockets. It's definitely getting towards that time, yes. It is definitely getting towards that time. Ah, good. This is happening. That's pleasing. Sure. Duplicants, have you learned anything yet? Powerpuff Girl has learned something. I mean, that's not terribly important. We're going to give you extra carry. Everyone always needs extra carry. None of the ones that we need to learn things have learned anything. Learn faster, Emily. Sort yourself out there. Alright. It's coming along. This is coming along. We'll work on catching the rest of the shovels shortly. We kind of need to build the shovel containment before we can concentrate on catching the shovels. But that will be forthcoming. We've reached the top. Amazing. We appear to be able to build stuff all the way to the top this time as well. How tall is the tallest spaced out rocket? It's like 50 something, isn't it? Who remembers? Because I want to go like 48 here, which is not loads. And we've got plenty of room to build rockets though. Like, it's not going to be an issue. We'll just have to consider the fact that it might heat stuff up. 32, 35. Really? That's as tall as they can possibly get? Wow. That's not very tall. That's pleasing, because that means we should be able to... 35, couple for luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10, 11, 35, and 37. Yeah. That's actually perfect. You don't like it any taller? Sadly, yes. I miss the, I think it's well documented that I miss the vanilla rockets. Much as, you know, the introduction of new worlds to go and look at is quite a thing. Yeah, I just kind of miss the vanilla ones. I am possibly just becoming an old fogey. Are you starving? Not yet. Right, this is sorted. I mean, fine, we can leave this polluted water there. It's not a problem. You need to get re-watseted. We'll use a bit more water to carry on round there. And things are going alright, really. Things are going alright. They're sort of coming along. We've got some semblance of working Dracos. Some semblance of an industrial zone. We should do a vanilla playthrough again sometime. Oh, wow. Yeah, maybe. That might be loads of fun, actually. That might be lots of fun. Critters. Shovels. Volpups. Like a 9. But not yet, because we haven't finished building this stuff. Can we, in fact, finish building these things? I would appreciate it. Yeah, I have to say that I'd quite like to build vanilla space infrastructure again. We'd have to do something with it. Have a think about what sort of exciting thing we could do in vanilla. To make it a bit more interesting. That's a point of interest. Oh, they're just about not the right place. Oh well, it's fine. Alright then. How many do you think we're gonna have? In fact, we should start over this side with the... We need to make glass. Hello, we need to make glass. Right. Let's get on with that then. You definitely don't miss the base game? Fair. Did you play it very much, Leofar? Or did you get into it after the DLC was a thing, pretty much? Yes, you did play it quite a bit? Oh, fair. I think plenty of people don't. I think it's definitely not an unusual state of affairs for people to be like, oh no, perfectly happy with that not being here anymore. Oh, wow, sorry. I'm having a slight brain problem. Neo, we run out of things to do again. Sad times. Let me look at the farming overlay. Right, there's nothing for you to farm here. So, let's get you to dig this stuff out. And, we'll get you to bring the ladder down. Oh, that's going to be a bit annoying, isn't it? You have a 2500 cycle save. You like the idea of having multiple bases with different economies. I would definitely say that I liked the idea. I think what I've discovered is that I liked the idea a bit more than I liked the actuality of that happening. Now, whether that is fair or not is another point. But it definitely does seem to be true. Right, we should be able to dig through all the way into there. Excuse me. You're getting faster at colonizing asteroids. That's pretty cool. Oh my god. Look at Marie. Look at Marie, chat. I think we have to take Marie. Must marry. Must marry Marie. I think so. I think we have to take her. Slow learner is not really a thing that we care about. One of the biggest things I want for space is the ability to set freshness limits on the food delivered to my rocket. Sparkle Streaker 2. I mean, I don't pay a lot of attention to those, but Sparkle Streaker is probably the best one. Hello, Arisia. Yeah, I think Marie has to be introduced to the colony. What do we got? 18, 20, 24. Yes, alright. Oh, we've done a thing. Oh, we've got 20 dupes. No place like Clone. Does say that they're living in the colony, whereas in fact they're living in 2 colonies. But I suppose theoretically there are in fact. No, that 1% freshness grub fruit is not going in there. Yeah. Use the spice. Oh, that's fair. Use the spice. Right, schedule. Marie. Hello, Marie. Here you go. You can have a schedule. You can even have some priorities. We should probably give Neo some priorities at some point, but to be fair, Neo is there on their own, so they need to do everything, frankly. Marie. You are a Tinkerer. Have a Tinkerer hat. Ashcan, you are a fully powered up decorator, which means we're going to allow you to do the decorating, which is pretty exciting. And that is it. Right, there's a table that's unassigned there. We will need to build a bed. We'll build the regular bed. Again, these are gonna get demolished in due course for the other things. Hang on, what are you at? Right, we definitely want to sever this immediately. Cheers. Because we don't want to actually fill that up. Some saves don't have it on the starting asteroid. Right. So, this goes round and round. Now we just have to think about how we get power into this stuff. Both in short and long-term solutions. We don't have very much copper. Oops. Well, I think in the short-term solution, the answer is going to be we're going to have a whole bunch of dupes run about on some wheels to... what's that? That's 2,000... 4,000? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. I mean, I don't think we're ever going to get that many of them running at the same time. But, you know. It's entertaining, if nothing else. Excuse me, I'll just chuck in a couple of batteries along the way. Right, we need a metal tile. We could build it out of gold. Could build it out of steel. No, let's build it out of gold. Right. Pipes. Pipes. But in ceramic. Thank you. Please drop your gold there. Send a green signal if it's above 25, to be honest. It's gonna take a while, but we might get actual stuff and things. Power and like... what's its... oh, we used all our petroleum to make plastic, didn't we? Let's get them to make some more petroleum. That we can instead use for coolant in our... what's-its. In our what's-its, indeed. Absolutely, Arisia. In our metal refineries. Those are the things. If not, in fact, the stuff. Storage bin. Oh, am I building all of this stuff on a 9 again? I mean, that wasn't strictly what I wanted to do, but I guess it's fine. Yeah, you're not really providing enough power for that aquatuner, but thank you for trying, dupes. It's very kind of you. I think I would like to have my oh, I probably can't even place them because I don't think we know what glass is. No. We have to actually make some glass before we can do that. Hello. I would like you to make 99 glass. I'd also really like there to be more than one person running on this. Marie? I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to be out here, Marie. Are you? No. No Marie out here. She can be out here for now. But once you get back in, you're never coming out again. Or at least not for some considerable time. Let's kill the hatch, because it'll only eat our food otherwise. We'll kill this one too. Despicable things that they are. I mean, they're not really, but I like to complain about them. Sure, we can deconstruct these two and the dupes can hop over. There we go. I know you're too hot, but one day we'll sort that out. It won't be very quickly, but one day. What do I want to put in here? Filtration medium sand. There we go. That is what I want to put in there. Alright, I'm not going to... We're going to speed up, and I'm going to try not to queue up any other things. We want to get some glass. We want to let people run on the wheel, and we want to get some petroleum. And we want to finish the stuff in space. So, we're going to try not to queue up a bunch of additional things while we do those. I'm going to get them to dig these things up, though. Cool. Look at me playing on 3 speed. Now, there is a thing that we need to consider here, which is that we're going to need a way to get this petroleum from here to here. I think we're probably deconstructing it and building a little well that we can empty it into up here, to be honest. I don't think we're going to try and pipe it all the way up. I think that's just asking for trouble. Emily, congratulations. You are an electrical engineer. One day you will be allowed to go outside. That day is not today. Camille, however, has passed her going outside test. Steve. You're fine, Steve. So Camille can now join the ranks of going outside. She is partially a cook, though, so how much she'll be going outside is questionable. There's also a thing here where we don't actually have enough suits. How many suits have I got? I've got 14, and we've got 19 dupes here. Let's go to 18, at least. And we've got 1 spare suit, so let's build another 3. We'll need to have a little think about how this works. That should be fine. You can go into there. You can pop up and into these. Outdoor cooking. Potentially. Have we got power going into these? Let's have a look. No. Well, that's not going to make them work then, is it? Let's sort that out for them, and we will mark them as deliver. And put them up to a 9. There we go. Excellent. Good work. Good. Yes, actually, I was thinking, oh, we should use these ones. We can't use these ones. They don't have any cooling in them yet. So we're going to have to wait. Oh, this is water. God, there's so much water here. So currently we've got 3 cool steam, polluted water, 2 salt water. What else have we even found? Copper. Oh, we should do that soon. Chlorine, 2 natural gas. Is there anything else? Hang on, let's look at this. What is this one? Oh, no, there we are. 2 chlorine, 2 natural gas, copper. Got the volcano up here. Can we see any other ones? Oh, there's this hydrogen one up here. We do have the leaky oil fissure, let us not forget. So yeah, that's it that we know about so far. I'm not sure it's the most exciting selection of vents and geysers that has ever been created, to be honest. I suppose since there is a bunch of natural gas. No, let's continue with space. Let's try and get some of this space stuff done so that we could potentially build a nice space rocket. As opposed to other sorts of rockets. I'm not entirely sure what those sorts of rockets would be, but you know, maybe we might attempt to do a different sort of rocket. How is this getting on? So it's coming out pretty cool. How are you doing with actually cooling stuff down here? Are you having any impact? Moderately unclear, I would say. Redeem to hydrate, Nematrak. I absolutely can do that for you. Thank you very much. Right. I suppose, no, I don't want to queue things up. Every time I go like, oh, let's do this thing, remind me that I'm not supposed to be queuing stuff up. Is there anywhere for these sweeps to go? I mean, I guess they have to go all the way down here, which isn't super helpful. In the great scheme of things, but what are you going to do? This shovel leg, though, can definitely get swept up. That is a thing that we can achieve. And that we would like to achieve. What printables have we got? Good. We don't have any printables that I need to take today. We don't need the Sweetle, so we can just take some briar seeds and leave it at that. Okay. Is it coming along? I'm definitely tempted to move these hatches. Why don't we have... I assume we have plenty of sandstone. It's just that we've given up, yeah, we do have plenty of sandstone. We've just given up bothering to fill anything. Nobody's got any time to do filling. It's raining, what a fluke. Disappointing. I wonder if it's raining where I am. If it is raining where I am, it is, at least on this occasion, not raining in such a way that I can hear it battering against my window, which is a fairly common occurrence when it is raining here. I don't know why you would think that metal-framed windows would be a good plan. I, on the whole, do not. And I have evidence that they're a pain in the arse, because they make a racket. This house has a surprising ability to turn even the mildest of sort of rain and wind into the auditory experience of a hurricane blowing through, which, you know, is a bit unreasonable and definitely a design flaw, I would say. Not required. Nobody's running on my wheels. Run, dupes, run. What is Neo up to? Let's have a look at Neo. What are you up to over here, Neo? Sort of minding your own business? You're doing very well. Demolishing the environment, which is always one of my favourite things for the duplicants to be doing. Since I can't queue anything up on the other planet, I can at least entertain myself by queuing stuff up on this planet for Neo to do. Oh, Pip. I was like, why are these trees here? Of course. Why else would a tree be here? It's because the Pip is here. Drafty window frames which sound like vuvuzelas when it's windy suck and afflict a lot of modern houses. It's interesting because it's not very drafty. I mean, beyond the fact that it does have vents for airflow to prevent the actually quite good sealing around the windows, just creating condensation. So, like, it doesn't really let the wind in. It just... There's something about the design of the building that means when the wind blows past it, it, sounds moderately like a gale. But it is unclear to me why this is the case. Nicola. Yeah, Nicola, you're not trained enough to go outside. You're just gonna have to carry on running on wheels for now. I'm afraid. We shall check back in with you another time. Oh, no, I don't want to dig that up. We'll change that now. But yes, it is certainly true that plenty of modern houses can be surprisingly drafty. Right, let's not go over to where these fish are. I'm not convinced I wish to drop that polluted water on us at this stage. So, for now we're gonna leave off doing that. I feel this means that I've demolished something that I shouldn't have. That was possibly growing, but ah well. Right, let's check back in on the other planet. How are we doing over here? Have we cooled down at all? No, it is in fact probably hotter. I mean, there is no power over here, so that's not going to help matters, really. Okay. This can also be a 4 for now. And we are going to want you to come. I mean, just come through the center, really. And we'll have to think about how we do this in such a way that we don't let shovels through, but we'll work on that in a minute. Give me 1 second, chat. Sorry about that, chat. Partner worked from home today because their family has arrived to visit. So there's actually a conversation about food and things before we normally finish. Because normally partner is just getting home when we finish, so. Peter, I don't know how I feel about that, but I am fine, thank you. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome in. Yeah, sure, sedimentary. Why not? Up you go. Put a little bit of a ladder up to here. Up. No, not the Regulus. I don't care about the Regulus. Cancel that. Shovel leg. That's what I want you to sweep. And these shovel legs. How many shovels were up here? Because the answer seems to be many. Many shovels. Sweep 9 eggs. Shovel. There's some. There's one. Good grief. This shovel seems to have had a bit of spitting up issue. We need to get that Regulus out of there. So we have currently got 32 critters in here. I suppose it's possible that some of them have laid their eggs. Yeah, some of them are elderly. And one in there. And there are a bunch out on the map. Which, frankly, is terrifying, I would say. Don't eat it! It always makes you laugh, though. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think it's just so out of step with how anyone in the real world would ever address me that I find it entertaining. Look, here's another egg. No, that's Regulus again. Cancel the sweeping. Egg. They're just everywhere. Can I, what if... turn this off for a minute? Because then we could wrangle this guy while we dig this up. Wrangle him. Wrangle him now, before he eats again. Quickly. Get with the wrangling. Or possibly the sweeping. I will also accept that. Don't you start, Nematrak. In fact, we can cancel those. I don't care about those so much. We just need to make this world safe from shovels. Right. That should be good. So, we can put this back on. And we can also cancel the wrangle on this shovel. Lovely. Super. Now we can catch the other shovels. Wasn't there one over here? Maybe he was the one over there. Or they were the one over there. I mean, it. Probably it, right? The critters don't have genders. Or indeed, as far as can be told, sexes. Which I guess makes them its? I suppose we could ask them, but I'm not sure they would give a sensible answer. Right. Who needs wrangling in here? Yeah, look at them. There's loads of them in here. I can't see any others that need wrangling, though. Printables. Who have we got? We've got a digger, we've got a decorating cooking suit wearer, and we've got a +12 researcher. Alright then. Alright then, game. Wrangle this Volpup. At a 9. Immediately. Thank you. Now hopefully someone will transport it. Why are people idle? Oh, Steve and Turner are idle? I don't have any particular reason to be idle. Steve and Turner, where have you got yourselves trapped? You're not trapped. You can get out of there. No, you're just not trapped. Not buying it. Not trapped. It's lies. You're lying to me, dupes. What did you just do? Excuse you, what is going on with this? This game's so buggy. What? We just wrangled it. Why does it keep freeing itself? Everything's fine. Everything is fine. I mean, it's not, but... Right, Max. Alright. This Vole is deeply and profoundly bugged. Somebody murder it immediately. Thank you. We will watch for some time while it finally works out that it's dead. Excellent. Ah, thanks game. Thanks game. What's going on with these suits? Are they literally all dying simultaneously, looks like? Someone needs to go and pick them up and actually do the thing. Do we not have any reed fibre in here? I suppose we might not, because the reed fibre's over there. We could... this bin here. We could say that we don't care about algae. But what we might like in here is some reed fibre. In fact, actually, let's just deconstruct this bin. I don't want that bin there anymore. Let's have a bin over here, into which we can place reed fibre. I mean, I'm not sure that the dupes will get round to that any quicker than they're getting round to anything else, but we can hope. It's worth noting that they can lay eggs through pneumatic doors. I have never seen them engage in that behaviour, I have to say. I have seen plenty of nonsense from them, but I have never seen them lay their eggs through a pneumatic door. Which is certainly not to say that they can't, because, you know, shovels. I'm sure they can find a way. Let's just see if we can find any more vole eggs that people might have dropped on the way down here. No, it doesn't look like. Abe and Max. I mean, why do they think they're idle? Oh, because of the suits. That's why. It's because of the suits. Can we make this an incredibly important job? Preferably. I would also like to make bringing the reed fibre a very important job. Cheers. Oh, they have to be above the door to do it? Yes. Well, all critters can lay their eggs through pneumatic doors in that fashion. Isn't that how an awful lot of those, critter murder traps work? I mean, it's how the drowning pit works, sometimes. Before I get automation on it. In fact, I used to even, build the thing, the conveyor chute, above the doors, so they would drop through, and then at some point I was just like, why am I doing that? There doesn't seem to be any need. So yeah. Good, good. Right, we're doing some stuff here. Because if they don't get this stuff done, then eventually everyone's going to get trapped in here. Marie has a skill point. Marie. You can have some improved carry. Steve. Okay. Ah, now I was thinking I want to demolish that. Did we ever make any glass? It doesn't appear so. We definitely need to have consigned all of the shovels to containment before we go about doing things like breaking through here. That's what I'm looking for. I am looking for... I think we might use a heavy watt conjunctive joint plate on the grounds that we might, well, move towards that in the future. How are you getting on? You're doing pretty well. I've got some building left up here to do. Though this building is less important. We have achieved something. Is it... Shovels on the loose? I see you. Let's dig this up. What have we achieved? Game? Hello, Eternal Judge. Welcome in. We have achieved I'm gonna be. The duplicants have travelled 1,609,000 meters by walking. 500 miles and 500 more. We'll never understand the deep and abiding love people have for that song. It is confusing to me. People are weird. That's pretty much all I've got to say on the subject. Have a lovely lurk, Eternal Grudge. It's very welcome. Pleased to see you here. Enjoy your lurking. Unrefrigerated food. Don't we have any power in here, people? Oh, hang on. That one's on this one. Somebody's running on this. Apparently not enough. What are we using all this power for? Unclear. Alright, good. We've turned the fridge back on. Handy. Alright. Still got some shovels to collect. But we are slowly collecting more in here. Pleasingly. One day. No. No, don't queue up more stuff, remember? No queuing up extra stuff. Right, we'll leave these ones to it for a bit. We will have another check in on Neo over here. How is your harvesting going? I mean, reasonably. I'm not entirely sure how rapidly stuff. Wild bog buckets spawn, but you know, we do what we can. 1, 2, 3. As long as we're careful not to free any things. These things. Don't want to free them. Hang on. No digging that up. Thank you. Don't want that dug up. But we can build this. And this. And like over to there, that would be fine. No, that's the decor. I always mess that one up. It's because the decor has a plant on it. I mean, it is clearly a plant in a pot, which is supposed to tell me that it means it's not that one. But, as evidenced, I am incapable of ever noticing that. What's down here? Not a lot? Lovely. Plants? No plants over here. So we can dig all of that stuff up. And out here. Excellent. Why am I queuing all these things up for Neo to do? I am doing it because it prevents me constantly trying to queue up extra things for the duplicants on the other planet who are not getting the things that we've asked them to do done, let alone extra things. So we will attempt to be kind with them. Nope. Don't have to take these dupes. More briar seeds. Not really of any use, but we're definitely having some problems with them running on these wheels sufficiently. Better. That's what I'd like to see. We desperately need to get proper power sorted. Well, maybe if one day we can actually get, whatever it's called. The, super sustainable achievement done. Then we will be free to, well, do something else, mostly. Not have to run on wheels for the rest of time. Which I would appreciate. Oh, it's lovely and warm in here. How could you want anything else? Oh, these are too hot now, and we have to keep an eye on that. But there's not a lot we can do about it, because nobody has time to be running on these wheels, frankly. So not a lot is getting done there. Have they been digging this out more? No, maybe a tiny bit. I see they're coming in from various angles now to dig this out, but as they like, I suppose. Oh, somebody needs to do this. This is on a 9. Ashcan's on their way. Excellent, Ashcan. Very well done. Do you know what? We might not need to be making ceramic just at this moment. Also, we can stop making lime for a little bit. Let's not worry about these machines. They're not very important right now. We've got better things to do. Well done, Ashcan. I should really give Ashcan the ability to do the decorating now, but I actually don't want them to... Oh, well, they can carve it. It doesn't matter. It's a stupid thing. I was thinking I don't want them to carve the thing, but actually there's no reason why they can't carve the thing. It doesn't make any difference to when we knock it down in a minute. So, if they would like to, they can carve the thing. I suppose that's the time they spend carving the thing rather than doing something else. But, you know. We can cope. We can cope. Murder these for me. We can have an even prettier dining room. Need to remember that I can rotate the sculptures. Do I have the resculpt mod on? I do. Do have the resculpt mod on. Should we wish to, we can choose what we get there. Apparently we're just never going to bother coming up here to do this. I wonder why. Is it on a very low priority? No. No, we just don't want to. I suppose it is a really long way. Maybe people are struggling to get there in time. Which I would sort of understand. Oh, apparently also I've stupidly queued it up with sandstone. Which they're having to bring from God knows where. So we've got 12 shovel legs. Are they all here? Oh, look, here's one. Right. So there's just this one that is not where it's supposed to be. Otherwise, shovel legs correctly distributed. Thank you. Now we just need to correctly distribute the shovels. Which apparently is its own problem. Do I not have enough ranchers? Maybe I don't have enough ranchers. It's possible. I would be open to taking a good farming rancher if we happen to run into one. Or potentially even a suit-wearing supplying rancher. But we'll wait and see. We'll get you, you shovels. And if we don't get you, we'll get your eggs. So, you know. Getting you will happen. Oh, look at them all. Look at my little row of engineers. All running desperately on wheels. Just about producing enough power to run this aquatuner. And not currently, no more. Well, now they're not going to produce enough to run the aquatuner. Sad times. Maybe we should have used the power control station over here. Might have worked out better. But I'm not moving it now. Well, I suppose we could. I mean, it's going to be cumulative on the achievement. And it doesn't actually do anything here. So, what if we were in fact to... say, deconstruct that. I'd have to put some doors in. But, you know, that's never too difficult. Oh, well, it's moderately difficult because of stupid heavy watt wire. I mean, it's still doable. Let's consider. Something I would really like to be able to do is, I mean, that doesn't matter, but whatever. I would very much like to be able to, what's the thing? To be able to replace heavy watt wire with conductive joint plates. It feels like that's the sort of thing you should be able to build over the top of it, if you see what I mean. But unfortunately, it is not. And where is my power control station? Lovely, I can fit it in now. Oh yeah, I forgot that it's weirdly only 2 wide. Let's put it here then. And, no. That's not a good place for it. Let's cancel you and put you over here instead. Because we once again need to put in some doors. I'm going to deconstruct that, put in a joint plate, and put in some doors. Right then, you lot. Somebody gonna do this? Maybe? Oh well, that wasn't what I meant to do, but assumably someone will now come and do it. Thank you. Alright, I'd really like you to do that, because... we've got those batteries up there, to be fair, it's not that important. Cool. Right, once this gets built... Amari's on it. We can look to do something else. I don't know. We can, yeah, look to get rid of this one, and then we can have some tune-ups here. I don't reckon. I think I'm going to demolish some extra ones. I don't reckon we're ever going to run more than 5 of them. So I don't want to waste metal tuning up ones that we're not going to use. I wonder if we have depleted uranium. Is there a way for it to tell me whether we have any? We're going to deconstruct this one. Thank you. New printables. Oh, what have we got? Game. A researching farming doctor? No, you aren't what I wanted. A cooking farming researcher? No, not you either. Algae it is. Sorry. None of you are as valuable as a mossy growth. Sucks to be you. I do want to see if we actually have any depleted uranium. No, we do not. Well, that's an important thing to note. Because if we don't have any, then nothing is going to happen. Sorry, I think I just heard some thumping. For some sort of reason. Who can possibly say what goes on? Certainly not me. A friend of mine posted recently that they got an email from their daughter, the first email that they had got from their child, and their child signed it with their name followed by your daughter. Which I thought was entertaining, because it was like, did you think they didn't know that? Were you thinking they might be confused about who you were, kid? It doesn't seem super likely. That was you. You thump your feet sometimes. Can you do it quieter, please? I don't need to hear it here. Alright. We still can't let anyone new out. But hopefully this is now a thing that somebody might do at some point. Maybe. Maybe. I'd actually sort of like you to do this. Let's try and get you to do that with a bit more interest. Because only needing 2 people to run on these to run the aquatuner would be pretty cool, I think. That would definitely be a thing worthwhile. Oh, well, we have a microchip. Was the email about coming out as trans? No, it was not. It was not. As far as anyone knows, child is perfectly happy in their gendered identity. So no. It was simply a clarification as to who they might be, in case their parent was unaware. Which, yeah, I thought was pretty entertaining. Yeah, no, that would have made it make sense. There is no sense in this. Have you dropped this in the door? Do we reckon this pip egg is in fact in the door? And when the pip is born, it's going to be continually trapped. Emily, you're a fully fledged mechatronics engineer. Congratulations. Now you start the long process to being allowed outside. Oh, let's build an extra table or two. We might as well get rid of this as well. And build a table there. Do you know what I might do? Where is it? I might allow them to speak on the phone to Neo. I'm sure I shall regret this. But, I'm feeling generous with the dupes. I don't know why, because they're not getting half the stuff I want done. I'm not sure they deserve any generosity from me right now. Also, we don't have enough power. What is it that's using all this power? On this one. This isn't running. I suppose this is running all the time. There's also this. Whatever. I tell you what we could do is we could get them to build this and we'll sever this off. Alright, that exists so the water cooler can go away and we can have some more tables. Amari, I've told you repeatedly about standing in the top doorways. Do not appreciate it. But we'll allow oxygen to come out here. Because we might appreciate that. Well, Oh! Chat. Chat. The temperature is actually coming down. Not very quickly. But the temperature is actually coming down. The cooling loop is cooling. Wonders will never cease. Excellent. See, this is good. Have you been tuned up? You have. I mean, did you not consider getting on the one that you just tuned up rather than the other one? I mean, the answer to that is obviously no, but it would have been nice. Would have been nice. Cool. Right. Let's dig that out so that we can build this. Oh, look. It looks like we actually captured all the shovels. Do you think? I can't see any. I'm not sure there are enough in there to make me believe that we'd captured all the shovels. But maybe. Progress might be coming along. It's coming down after you pumped 40 degrees seawater through it. Yes, well, that was the pump that I had nearby. I mean, I should have done this one, really, but then I would have needed to create some way to get power to it, and it would have all been a thing. Right then. I was having a thought. Oh, shovels. That was the thought I was having. Let's start with the eggs. It's definitely more than 12. I didn't count, but I'm just going to assume that's more than 12. That's how that works, right? Wild shovels, 32, and 1 Volpup. This says 6. This says 27. Isn't that 33? Oh no, 32 and 1 Volpup. Yes, they are all contained. Amazing. Success is ours. We have trapped all of the shovels forever. I have to say that 33 shovels is quite a lot. How many did we get out of the pod? There was definitely some amount of shovels that came out of the pod. So my next question is, am I gonna... Do we know what glass is yet? Has anyone ever made glass? This is an important question. No. Right. Dupes. One of you really needs to make some glass. So that we at least know what it is. Well, all the accessible to you ones. Yes, that is true. I mean, the Abyssalite is pretty contained. I don't think there's any gaps. So I'm pretty sure we're relatively safe from them escaping. But it is always worth noting that who knows what might happen. Just make some glass, okay? So that we can know what glass is. That's all I need for now. I will cope with you lot not they don't want to do it. Excuse me, why aren't there any errands? Oh, it doesn't have any power. Right, we're going to put that up a bit, because we still really need them to make some glass, frankly. And suddenly a shovel with glasses, fake moustache and hat wanders through the base undercover. Well, I mean, we did just have that Volpup that we, that refused to be wrangled. Every time they tried to put it in the bag, it would just be like, no, I'm free again. Which didn't seem ideal. So it is possible that they're learning. Could be. Can you imagine anything more concerning than the idea of shovels that can learn stuff? I'd be worried. I'd definitely be worried. Make glass. Do it. Turner, come and make some glass. Come on. Backsides. Alright, well, maybe they'll get to it in the end. How is this going? I assume they're doing this. Yeah, look. Oh, look. That's pretty. They do now have a a route all the way down to here, which is fairly entertaining. They've also managed to flood this, but I'm not necessarily worried about that. They did manage to not flood this, which is nice, which was the point. I can cope with them flooding this way a little bit. So we will at some stage want to go up the map as well, but that's going to be a little bit more difficult. We'll never have to worry about them getting trapped again. I mean, that isn't true, is it? That's just never going to be true. They'll find a way. They're duplicants. It is their great and abiding joy to find ways to mess your life up. Right, we are going to have to find a way to sort that out. Speaking of finding a way, this is a thing we're going to have to find a way for. Right. Short term, I just want you to do that. Do not harvest these or these. Just let them die. It's fine. Cool. Right. They're not a glass merchant, they're 3 shovels and a trench coat. Oh, the horror. The horror. Would definitely be disturbing. Look at them scheming. Well, they should stay alive for a little while with that many. How is Neo doing over here? Neo, how's your life going? I mean, you're a bit wet. But otherwise, seems to be alright. Have you got some food? Yeah, you've got absolutely tons of food. More food than we sensibly know what to do with. Alright, can we get the dupes out of here yet? Skills. No, none of them have learnt new skills. Oh, we've made glass. Thank God. Right. Yeah, I don't care that it's not enough. We've finally made some. Here? Yes. So, I have a question here. They'll let you build it all the way till it's like in... no, it's still all in the light, I guess. If we were to do this... Yeah, I know we don't have enough materials. Let's not worry about that right now. Got more important problems. I just want to measure. I could do it an easier way, but I can't. But I'm not going to. Frankly. What does that leave us with? 3? Well, that means we might as well do it there. That is the answer I was looking... That was the thing that I was interested in learning, is whether we in fact might as well do it here. Alright, we're going to have to deconstruct a whole bunch of ladder. The light goes into the darkness. The shaded around gives full power too. It's so weird. We've got an achievement, chat. What have we got? Master Chef. Raise a duplicant's cooking attribute to 20. Where is our bottomless stomach cook? Catalina skills. Cuisine 22. Ah, it's because Catalina has a balloon. This is giving Catalina +8. But that's not too bad. To be fair, the what do you mean it's unreachable? It's not unreachable. You can dig that out. Yes, see. Don't talk nonsense. You can clearly do that. It is not true to suggest that you cannot. Now, I was saying something before that, but now I've got no idea what it was. Oh, I was thinking that the Dream Machine will probably help with the Jack of all trades one. Because it boosts a whole bunch of stats. And then you can put people in the suits as well, which is gonna boost digging and stuff. We'll have to have a look at it, but we'll work it out. Right, get all of that demolished. You can dig that out. Built it without digging it out. Well, I suppose that also works. I hate the way that they can do that sometimes. Because if that worked, you know when you want to put them down to the oil biome and stuff like that, if that worked consistently, it would make running wire into complicated areas so much easier. But it doesn't work consistently. It works whenever the game decides that it might work. Which is not my favourite, to be honest. Right, we're going to shove this over. That is going to mean that I'm going to want to demolish some of this for a second. Just so we can build some tiles. And we'll do a similar thing to the thing we did over here. Well, we'll just shift the water out the way a bit. We can't actually get down there, can we? No, we can build that, though. That won't be a problem. Can we build this one, too? Yes. Super. Right, well that has told us a thing, which is that we need to go higher. That's fine. I would like you to mop back here. You're not going to be able to get in there, are you? Oh no, you can. That's fine. I'd like you to mop that one, thank you. And then we're going to do this. We are going to need to deconstruct a bit more of this. Hello. Cheers. Good. How are we doing with the tuning up one? Finely tuned machine. We've only got 27, so not great. And super sustainable. Jesus. 187,636.8. Still a long way to go. Which makes me depressed, frankly. But it'll be fine. Solar will help. Leofar, you're back. I'm glad to hear it. I hope you've been doing something. You've been having a class. Fair. Such things unfortunately take precedence over watching Twitch. You know, I'm not entirely sure they should, but they do. You can focus on... You should be in campus right now, but we held things online. Can focus on stream more at home. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. Let's have a look at our printables. What have we got in here? A farming rancher, but they are a decorator. They also have a bottomless stomach. Lyra isn't any good. No. We're just gonna take some brine, and that will do. Thank you, game. That will do for now. They were building this so quickly, and now they have stopped. Maybe there was granite nearby and now there isn't, so they have to carry it further. Oh, hang on. More radbolts required. What are we doing in terms of research? Ah, we're learning about glass blowing. No, we're not. What are we learning about? Ah. Batteries and solar panels for our rockets. That is worthwhile. We will shortly have to start thinking about launching some rockets. Nicola has a skill point. That is something that I am interested in. Looks like Marie also has a skill point. Also Ashcan. Look at you all having skill points. I think Ashcan is in fact our only doctor, so we might need to pay attention to that. You, Camille, can have an astronomy hat. Marie, some more carry. Nicola, suits. Excellent. Slowly.